Breaking news out of St. Paul right now. A person is dead. This was after a shooting that happened last night. We do have a look at the scene. This happened near Oneida and Superior Streets. Police tell us that one person was killed following a shooting around 10 o'clock last night. When they arrived on the scene, police say that they found a man in a car with multiple gunshot wounds. Although officers tried to save that man's life, he did die. This is an ongoing investigation, and they are still searching for a suspect. So we know tech is a major talking point in Minnesota's ICE surge, and some of it is meant to increase transparency, and some, though, is raising concerns about privacy.
This is all detailed in a lawsuit filed against the Department of Homeland Security. Ashley Graham spoke with a woman who believes federal agents used facial recognition software to figure out who she was.
Honk my horn, blow my whistle, and get people to leave.
Nicole Cleland has actively protested against the deployment of federal agents and the immigration crackdown in the Twin Cities. She says she's a trained observer following officers of immigration and customs enforcement, as well as Customs and Border Protection.
There were a lot of other observers that were there that were blowing their whistles, and I continued to follow this one particular truck.
Were you driving dangerously? Were you getting in the way of what these agents were doing?
No, you can't. I mean, then you are breaking the law and you are giving them a right to say that you're interfering. So I was following at a safe distance.
Cleland says when she turned a corner, the truck and another car blocked the road and an agent approached her car.
I rolled down my window about an inch so I could hear him. And the first thing he said was, "Are you Nicole?"
What was your reaction when he said your name?
How do you know my name? How do you know who I am?
She says the Border Patrol agent gave her a warning that she was being recorded and told her to stop following.
Facial recognition and that his body cam was on.
One source briefed on Department of Homeland Security tactics confirmed to CBS News that Border Patrol uses facial recognition software, including an app called Mobile Fortify, to scan the faces of demonstrators. Cleland's experience is detailed in a lawsuit filed against DHS, including what she says happened 3 days later.
Checked my email just like I do every morning and saw an email that said the status of your global entry has been changed. And so I went and logged in to global entry, and it says right on the front, it says the date of 1/13/2026 revoked.
How long had you had global entry?
Since 2014.
So you would no longer be able to go through that shorter line while you're traveling?
Yep. And in all honesty, I don't care about that. It isn't about losing that privilege. It is about how I lost the privilege. Just says, regret to inform you that your membership in global entry has been...
Cleland says she wasn't given a reason for her change in status and says it should have been active for 3 more years. In a sworn statement, she says, quote, "I am concerned that the revocation was the result of me following and observing the agents. This is intimidation and retaliation." CBP tells Cleland it can revoke this clearance without providing a reason. In a statement, a spokesperson for Customs and Border Protection said there has been no new directive from CBP on global entry revocations. Body-worn cameras are utilized to document encounters and are not equipped with CBP's facial comparison technology. Ashley Graham's WCCO News.
Customs and Border Protection are addressing how they use body cameras, but not specifically discussing the use of facial recognition technology. As for Cleland, she's requested more information on the decision made about global entry.
So the other technology, this is again part of this body camera conversation. On Monday, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem said, effective immediately, we are deploying body cameras to every officer in the field in Minneapolis.
They generally tend to be good for law enforcement because people can't lie about what's happening. So it's generally speaking, I think 80% good for law enforcement. But if she wants to do that, I'm okay with it.
We do know that some of the Border Patrol agents involved in the fatal shooting of Alex Preddy had body cameras. This is according to 2 U.S. officials. But Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche with the Department of Justice has said that he would not commit to releasing that footage. Meanwhile, CBS News has confirmed that the ICE agent that fatally shot Renee Good was not wearing a body camera.
Let's get to the latest in that investigation, the killing of Renee Good, from the live desk. Maria Lissignelli joining us because you're following new demands from the Hennepin County Attorney's Office.
That's right. The Hennepin County Attorney's Office is now officially demanding the feds hand over evidence in the investigation. A federal agent shot and killed Renee Good nearly 1 month ago. Now, examples of what they're requesting include physical evidence, videos, names of agents involved, statements, medical records, and even more. We've told you county prosecutors are doing their own investigation, despite being blocked from the one the feds are leading. Now, the county has filed paperwork giving the federal government a deadline of February 17th to hand over what they have. Meanwhile, Renee Good's brothers will share their input in a separate investigation in Washington, D.C. The men will testify today at a public forum organized by 2 Democratic senators. It's part of an inquiry focused on use of force tactics by federal agents. That forum is happening this afternoon at 2 o'clock, and we'll be sure to follow it and update you with everything we learn as soon as we do.
Signoli with that update from the live desk. Maria, we appreciate it.
A partial government shutdown is underway, and President Trump is urging House members on both sides of the aisle to end it as soon as possible. But Democratic lawmakers are pushing their colleagues to vote no until they see changes to immigration enforcement practices. The partial shutdown began over the weekend, even though the funding package was approved by the Senate. Now, that still needs House approval to get to the president's desk. The bill gives the Department of Homeland Security just 2 weeks of funding so lawmakers can negotiate reforms to ICE. But some Democrats in the House say that they're not voting yes until they see real changes.
I refuse to fund such a lawless, out-of-control agency. I will not vote for business as usual.
Taxpayer dollars should not be spent to brutalize and kill American citizens.
Now, some of the changes that Democrats want to see include an end to roving patrols of ICE agents, tighter warrant rules, and a ban on face coverages.